We are at the world's largest snowman located in Beardmore. They dress the snowman up for each holiday. So we can't go right up to it right now because they are painting it. Normally he is holding a fishing rod for summer, but it is taken down right now because of the painting. So after leaving McLeod, we took a little detour to go to Beardmore to see the snowman. And then that way, so it added on a lot of time to our drive, but that way it took us through this really pretty area with the tallest rock cliffs like we have ever seen, and they were all like 90-degree angles with beautiful lakes along there. And then so that was still on Highway 11, and then we came out at Nipigon, and then turned onto Highway 17, and then we have been driving along Lake Superior, and just the views are stunning, and seeing Lake Superior and all the cliffs and the rock and all of that. Anyway, we have pulled into Rainbow Falls Provincial Park just to make some lunch and let the dogs out, just because it's a bit of a longer drive today because we took that detour, but that was just to see the snowman, and then we got to drive along Lake Superior, which we were not mad about. So I'm gonna kind of walk around here in the Rossport campground. It's on the Lake Superior side of Rainbow Falls, and then the other campground's on the other side of the highway, so not on Lake Superior. But I'm gonna walk around and show you some of the Rossport campground sites and our old site here, because we stayed here at the Rossport campground on our Lake Superior tour in fall of 2024. Pretty sure this one, which is R15, was our old site. So this campground definitely does not have private sites, but if you're wanting to be on the side of Lake Superior, then come to this campground. If you want more private sites with like a lot of trees around them, go to the other campground here. Also, I just want to say, last time while we were staying here, we had a shower in the comfort stations, and they were one of the best showers we have ever had. Alright, we're gonna touch Lake Superior. Very cold. Here is the lighthouse in Terrace Bay. We stopped at that lighthouse on our Lake Superior tour in 2024, and we are now going to a grocery store in Terrace Bay right beside the lighthouse, and we stopped at this same grocery store last time we were at the lighthouse in 2024. Welcome back to Camping with the Girls. For our third park of our 11-day trip, we are at White Lake Provincial Park for 2 nights. Come with us to explore this beautiful park. White Lake is on White Lake and Deer Lake and has 188 sites. Wood Lily Campground has sites 1 to 66 and is electric and non-electric. Moccasin Flower Campground has sites 67 to 151 and is electric and non-electric. Sundew Campground has sites 152 to 187 and is all non-electric. 401 and 402 are group sites. There is 1 amphitheater, 1 boat launch, 16 docks, 1 fish cleaning station, water rentals, 1 trailer dump, and 2 trailer fill stations. This park offers hunting and whitewater paddling. There are 4 hiking trails. Deer Lake Trail is 1.5 kilometers for the small loop and 2.5 kilometers for the full loop and is rated easy. Tiny Bog Trail is 4.5 kilometers rated moderate. Clearwater Lake Trail is 2 kilometers rated easy. Fitness Trail is 500 meters rated easy with self-directed fitness stations. We are site 39 in the Wood Lily Campground. So we have a pretty long driveway at the back and the front, which I'll show you in a minute. It's kind of a skinny site, but we also have this nice area over here. You can see our neighbors a bit on that side and from the front, but they're not here too often, so we're pretty good. At the front of our site, we have our tent set up just to give us some privacy. And again, it's a long driveway up here. Okay, so we left McLeod around 9:15 a.m. and we got here at around 4:30-ish. We arrived at the fill station sometime around in there. And now it is about 5:15 and we are just finishing setting up. And I don't know if we're gonna do any exploring or hiking trails today or what we're gonna do, but whatever we do, you guys will come along with us.
There are 24-volt toilets throughout the park. They're dirty, they're not flush toilets, they're old, and they're a bit smelly. I rate these a 5 out of 10.
Here is the fish cleaning station right next to the boat launch.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it
There is one playground located near the day use area.
now. Everything I want might be a miracle. I know I'm never coming down. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. I don't gotta care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine.
The zip lines are really old and they don't really move either. And the whole park is old and overgrown. It's meant for younger kids, but it's still great and an awesome big park. I rate this playground a 7 out of 10.
There are 2 beaches designated for swimming, which is the day use beach, which is this one, and the beach near Sundew Campground. There are 2 more beaches near the group sites which are not designated for swimming. Dogs can swim at the boat launch, but there is also a pet swimming area down the park road on Clearwater Lake just past the Tiny Bog Trailhead. Your pet can be off leash at that beach and the road to the beach and at the boat launch. So the day use beach has a very big area on shore and in the water, and the sand in the water looks super nice. We haven't seen any leeches yet, so that's a plus. It has a big roped off area in the water, and the sand on shore is really nice for a very northern park. The sand is powdery and pale, so it is really nice. And the water is pretty clear, so that's great. So again, like I said in our top 10 beaches review, you can't compare northern parks to southern parks. So for a northern park, this is an amazing beach, and I would have to rate it an 8.5 out of 10.
There are a lot of mayflies at the day use beach.
There is one comfort station with showers in the Moccasin Flower Campground.
I want you to.
So this comfort station is pretty clean and not smelly, and it is looking really new on the outside, a bit outdated on the inside, but still pretty new. Like the walls look pretty old, but the stalls and like the sinks and everything look brand new. So I would have to give this one a 7 out of 10. Here is the amphitheater. You access this from walking a very short piece into the Deer Lake Trail. I'm not sure if it is in use or not. We are at the beach near Sundew Campground. Down at this beach, it looks like there are some water rentals and more docks because there are 16 docks in total, so some are at the boat launch and some are here. And there's more on that side. And unfortunately, we have spotted 2 leeches at this beach so far, but at the other beach, we did not see any. So this beach is a lot tinier and does not have near as nice sand, and it's also grassy. Going into the water looks a bit mucky, but it is a big roped off area. But yeah, the water definitely does not look as nice, and it has leeches. So I would have to give this beach a 6 out of 10. I just want to say that there is no potable water here. So we just had some pasta for dinner, and now we are just on a quick bike ride. So it is 10 to 10 right now, and we are still out for a walk, and the bugs just started getting bad. They have been really good all day, but they just started to come out. Anyways, we didn't even realize it's almost 10 because up here, it's still pretty bright out at this time. Alright, so it is Tuesday morning around 10:40 a.m. and we are headed out on some trails. We found a little toad. There he goes. I don't want to touch him because I have bug spray on. I don't know if that will affect him, but there he goes. That's our second one we've seen this weekend here. We are here doing the Clearwater Lake Trail. It is a 2-kilometer return rated easy. Well, I hope you guys heard that, but that is the train. You can hear it from here. It does not bother us though, but yeah. says on the sign at the beginning of this trail that you can actually swim here. There's like a little area over there to get in. Yeah, this trail was 1 kilometer each way, so that's what 2K return means. We weren't really sure. So, well, we found another toad. He's right there. He's kind of red. There goes another baby toad. I just want to say that this park has amazing lookout platforms on the trail that we just did, which was the Clearwater Lake Trail. It has one just like this, where it has a really nice new bench with cup holders and then a nice little standing platform. And then we just came to this lookout, which is just off the main road beside the Deer Lake Trail. And it has the same setup with the nice lookout and the bench. The Deer Lake Trail is 1.5 kilometers for the small loop and 2.5 kilometers for the total loop, and it is all rated easy. If you walk a bit up this trail, you will also find the amphitheater, which we showed you guys yesterday.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now. Everything I want might be a miracle. I know I'm never coming down. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. I don't gotta care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. Yeah. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I gotta let you know, it's so incredible. I'm finally letting go. Up, up and away, yeah we go. I found my flow right on time, and now I know what it feels like to shine like gold. Up, up and away, yeah we go. I don't gotta worry about a single thing. I can feel the light coming down on me. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. I don't gotta care in the world right now. Higher than the ceiling, breaking through the clouds. Sunshine on my face. I got sunshine on my face. Yeah. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I gotta let you know, I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. I got sunshine. 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 I think I found it now.
So we finished the trails and then we stopped at the park store to grab some freezies.
Let's check out Wood Lily Campground. out Moccasin Flower Campground. Let's check out Sundew Campground.
So earlier today, after we went hiking, we did try to go to the dog beach, but the road to it and the dog beach is closed due to winter. I guess like the winter they had here knocked down trees and just kind of wrecked the place, and they're working on fixing it. Now in my beach review, I did tell you where the dog beach is located. There's not really signs on the main road for it, but you're just going to go down the road where the Tiny Bog Trail and the Clearwater Trail is, and you're gonna keep driving down the road, and the dog beach, like the road for the dog beach, is past the Tiny Bog Trailhead and right before the Clearwater Lake Trailhead. And there's just a road there with a sign that says pet exercise area, and that's actually the beach. But right as you enter the road, like the road that has the 2 trails on it, the Clearwater Lake and the Tiny Bog, there is a pet exercise area. So it's just off the main road. As soon as you turn in to the road with the trails on it is the pet exercise area, and it is epic. So I'm gonna show you guys. So unfortunately the dogs can't play at the beach today, but they can play at this epic pet exercise area.
What is it? For what?
So I think that it is great that this park has a massive fenced-in off-leash area for your furry friends. I think every park should have this because a lot of people have dogs and dogs love to run around and play, and it's great if your dog likes to run away to have a fenced-in area. Okay.
What is it?
Got a door into another section on this side.
Run, Dilly, run!
It's completely empty too, that side. We are now spending the afternoon at the day use beach. So it turns out there are leeches at the day use beach. We've now seen 4.
I got you some good footage. Here's Easter, need some footage.
So we are almost gonna have some dinner, but we are actually headed back to the dog park so that the dogs can run around a bit more. But we actually learned afterwards about the dog beach. It's actually been abandoned for like a few years now. There's lots of fallen trees and it's very secluded, but yeah, so that is definitely not in use, but the pet exercise area is and is amazing. We are doing the fitness trail. It is 500 meters rated easy with self-directed fitness stations. No. Chin-ups.
Like that?
No.
I can't do it.
So this trail was super fun. They have very clear instructions on how to do each fitness activity, and I like that they have all like built things for you to use while you're doing the activity.
And one thing to say, my favorite one was the pull-up one. Not because I was doing pull-ups, but I was doing something else.
Yeah, she loves bars. However, this trail is very overgrown, but that's okay. We still had lots of fun. Also, one thing I want to mention is there is an insane amount of butterflies here. They're all over the roads. They were all over the beach. There is just a lot. We also noticed a lot at Nagagamassis. So it must be the year for butterflies. Girl.
Yes. Are you a boy?
No. Do you have a lighter skin tone?
No. Do you have brown eyes?
Yes. Do you have green eyes?
Yes. Do you have any other color in your hair?
No. Do you have visible earrings?
Yes. Do you have darker colored skin?
Yes. Do you have curly hair?
No. Are you Mia?
Yeah.
Yes!
You're Laura?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so it's about 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning, and we ate some breakfast, and our trailer is almost packed up, and then we are going to get going because we have a long drive ahead of us to get to the next park.
We are here with the White Lake Provincial Park Review.
So this was our third official park of our 11-night trip, and we definitely had a great time here. It was nice to come here and see like an actual provincial park because we had just came from a cloud, and that provincial park was different. So it was nice to come here, and it was a lot, like, it had a lot more civilization, and it was a lot more busy, and but it had some great things here. So starting off, the bugs weren't too bad here. They definitely come out like later on in the night, around like 9:30 up there.
Yeah.
And there's like a few like horse flies and stuff like on the trails, but
there's not
realistically,
much.
yeah, they're not that bad.
There's a playground. It is old, but it is big. So
Yeah, it's a bit overgrown and a bit old. Like the zip line part of it doesn't work. But it's a great big playground. So that was really good. And then their Deus Beach, or yeah, I think it's the Deus Beach. Beautiful white sand.
yes.
So that was great. There are some leeches in the water, so that sucks. But we've kind of like expected it now on this boreal route, and getting up there, there's lots of leeches. The boat launch was super big and nice, and the fish cleaning station was massive.
Yes.
And it had a massive freezer to store your fish and all that in. So that was great. So there's definitely bad reception here.
Yeah.
But it's nice to get away and, you know, no phones and stuff.
And there's a giant fenced-in dog area that they can go off and run loose.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yes.
We just kind of came across it. We went down the road that said like the pet exercise area, and it kind of looks like it was like an old maintenance yard.
Yeah, it didn't. We did not think that it was gonna be all fenced
Yeah,
in.
and I think every park should have that.
Yeah, because it's great for
there's
them.
so many dogs, and the dogs love it.
They can get their energy
out.
out.
Yeah, pet owners love it because then their dogs are tired. So that was definitely a plus of the park, especially because the dog beach was closed due to winter damage.
Yes.
But it, yeah, it was just so great to have that pet exercise area. We went to it twice, and the pups loved it. So another thing about this park is the main roads are pretty rough.
Yeah.
But it's up north, but they could definitely get some people in to kind of fix it up a bit. lots of potholes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
At the end, there's like, so along the main road, there's a lookout, and there's this really nice new platform with a nice bench that overlooks the water, and there's also one of those on one of the hikes. So those look brand new and are super nice. So the fill station here is not potable, so that sucks. But so like we made pasta and we had to like thoroughly like boil the water first and make sure it was good. Another thing, we used the comfort stations, but it was a long walk from our campground to the comfort stations to
Like
walk
a
there and back.
long.
It was really long to walk all the way through our campground and then and then like down the main park road and then through the other campground just to get to one. There's 3 campgrounds and they're a bit spread apart.
So
I definitely think that they need like one either in each campground or
One
another one
more.
that's like
Closer.
closer and like more central to like Sundew campground and Wood Lily campground,
Yeah.
because those two, it's quite a long walk to get to the
Yes.
comfort station. Okay, and lastly, there are a few overgrown sites, but just a couple, not as bad as McLeod.
No.
And otherwise, like, this park is really well kept, and there's
Yeah.
also really like nice other site options. Some of them aren't that private, but some of them are, and a lot of them are great sites. And
Yes.
the park in general is really nice.
Mhm.
It was, yeah, it was a nice park to stay at.
Mhm.
So I was thinking, like, for Northern Park, being that far north, and I think it was a great park. So I was thinking like an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think an 8's pretty good,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so we rate it an 8 out of 10. So we will see you guys next time at Missinaba Provincial Park. Bye.
Bye.